Karen thought stealing my garden hose daily was harmless suburban mischief without consequences whatsoever. Every single morning my hose vanished, reappearing stretched proudly across her manicured lawn. She watered imported roses while pretending complete innocence whenever I confronted her directly. The neighborhood watched silently, amused by what they considered petty homeowner drama. I asked politely the first time. She smiled sweetly and denied everything. I installed a small camera discreetly. The footage told a different story. There she was at sunrise, slipping across property lines confidently, disconnecting my hose without hesitation, dragging it across her driveway triumphantly. I confronted her again calmly. She accused me of harassment instead, claimed hoses are communal utilities, even quoted imaginary HOA policies. That's when I stopped arguing and started planning carefully. The next evening, I modified nothing illegal. I simply attached a legal garden dye packet, the kind plumbers use for leak detection. Bright blue, completely harmless, water-soluble and temporary. The following morning arrived quietly. Like clockwork, Karen appeared again. She glanced around casually, then seized my hose confidently. Minutes later, sprinklers activated fully. A powerful surge burst forward. Brilliant blue water sprayed everywhere. Her white designer outfit absorbed instantly. Her arms turned ocean blue. Her face splattered dramatically. Even her prized roses transformed turquoise. She screamed loud enough. Curtains flew open everywhere. Neighbors stepped outside laughing. Phones lifted recording everything. Karen stood drenched and stunned, blue from head to sandals. I walked out calmly, holding printed screenshots clearly. Still images from surveillance footage, time-stamped and undeniable. You keep borrowing my hose, I said evenly. I decided to mark my property. She sputtered furiously, threatened to call the HOA immediately. I welcomed that idea warmly. The emergency HOA meeting happened that afternoon. Karen arrived, still faintly tinted. Makeup couldn't fully hide it. I presented the footage professionally. Multiple mornings documented clearly. Repeated trespassing across property lines. Unauthorized use of utilities. The board members exchanged looks silently. Several neighbors testified reluctantly. They'd seen her before. Avoided confrontation. Karen claimed sabotage dramatically, accused me of chemical assault. I provided product documentation instantly. Non-toxic plumbing dye. Commonly sold at hardware stores, safe for skin contact, legally purchased and installed on my own faucet. Silence filled the clubhouse. The president cleared his throat. Trespassing violations were addressed formally. A written warning issued immediately. Reimbursement ordered for water usage. Formal notice recorded permanently. Karen's authority evaporated publicly. Laughter followed her exit quietly. For days, faint blue lingered. On her driveway in pride, she never touched my hose again. Instead, she bought her own. It's bright yellow this time. The neighborhood still jokes occasionally about the Blue Monday incident. I never raised my voice once, never stepped onto her lawn. I simply protected my property. With harmless creative consequences, sometimes lessons need visibility. Sometimes boundaries need color. Karen wanted free water daily. She received public accountability instead. Respect spreads faster than gossip, especially when it's bright blue. My garden thrives peacefully now. My hose remains exactly where I left it. Cameras still record quietly. The HOA reads policies more carefully. Neighbors learned about boundaries clearly. Karen learned about consequences publicly. And the whole street remembers the day she turned blue.